Crypto investors, welcome back here to the channel. I think I've got a brilliant idea, and I wanted to share this with you guys in the video. So one of the things we've been looking at, of course, is YZI Labs or Yeezy Labs. And this company is basically backing Binance. They're backing Aster, which has been taking the space by storm. Aster is on a little bit of a pullback back down to like $2 today. I do think, it could be a great time to accumulate. I'd really like to see a dip down to like 180, 175. That's where I would really load the boat again. But what I started thinking about is how we could kind of prepare for what's coming. I think a big bull run is in the cards. And I've got, a super, super solid position in a lot of my top plays already. I'm positioned Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, got some Cardano, Chainlink, SWE, AVAX, Hedera. You guys know the RWA space, the big institutional plays. That's where I'm kind of targeting and where I'm going right now with my money. All right. But one of the things I wanted to share with you guys is what if we start to look at the companies that YZI Labs or Yeezy Labs backs, right? And if you think back to 2021, we really did get into like a Binance type, BNB type bull run. We know CZ's back on the map. And one of the things I'm trying to do is kind of front run things. And if you guys remember, and we'll come back to this here in just a second, but if you guys remember Pancake Swap, it launched after Uniswap last cycle. Okay, think about this. When Cake first launched, it was 35 cents in December 2020. It then went to $44. It did 125 or 126x, roughly 12,570%. That's insane. Now that was Pancake Swap making their run at Uniswap. Now Aster launches making their run at Hyperliquid. So again here, what I want to share with you guys is kind of my thesis here that maybe some other plays that are backed by YZI Labs could also go parabolic. So what I did was I wanted to look in to see what type of assets that YZI Labs invests in, right? And by the way, if you guys like this kind of deep dive content, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe so I know I can make more of these type of videos. You guys love it. But look at all these assets that YZI or Yeezy Labs invests in. You've got SWE, Athena, Aster right at the top. I've got a big position in SWE. We started accumulating that for a while. I still think SWE has a massive run left in it this cycle. Athena as well. This one is beloved by a ton of the institutions right now, including Yeezy Labs and Aster. Aster's become a big part of my portfolio after kind of going hard at 60 cents. Now, you've also got Aptos on here, Celestia. Celestia is way down. So is Aptos, struggling a little bit. Pendle, which is one I like. Pancake Swap, Curve DAO, Gala Games, The Sandbox, 1inch, Polygon, Certic, Sky Mavis, Hemi Labs, Stablecoin X, Glow Finance, Velvet, Blueprint Finance, Chili's, which is interesting, Axie Infinity, Kava, Ronin, Movement, which is one we've seen the institutions get into pretty big as well, and Bella Protocol. So all of these are kind of now at the forefront. I'm going to be diving deep into all of these. Like I said, I already invest in some of these already. I did really good on Polygon back in 2020, 2021. Could be an opportunity to get back in that one. Gala, same thing. Pendle, I'm in. Celestia, I'm not, but I'm going to be looking at that one closely and Curve DAO. Aster, Athena, and SWE, these ones at the top, I'm already in. So again, kind of go through this list maybe and take a look, because these are ones that CZ is already basically indirectly backing because of Yeezy Labs. Again, Yeezy Labs, the company behind Binance, the company behind Aster, it prompted me to say, okay, wait, let me look deeper here. And these aren't the only ones, right? We can go down a deeper rabbit hole. What I found was that YZI Labs or Yeezy Labs invests in over like 270 investments. That's insane. Okay, top portfolio tokens by market cap: Bitcoin, Ethereum, SWE, Athena, Aster, Aptos, Injective, Celestia, Curve, Cake, Pendle, Gala. That's insane. That's crazy. Top YZI Labs portfolio tokens by market cap. And you guys can see, like, there are some other ones. Look at Bioprotocol. This is one that we absolutely crushed it on. All right. They're invested in Soul Layer that just recently launched, which has come down significantly, but they are listed on Coinbase now. Okay, there's a ton here. Bioprotocol is one of my sleeper plays too. It's coming back down to some juicy levels at 13 cents, by the way. Plume, Axelar. These are two that I invest in already. Okay, so this is very, very interesting. I think it's a very solid list to kind of look at in order to maybe find some gems that haven't really bumped and moved this cycle just yet. All right, so now I want to take you over here on Hyperliquid. I did open up a short last night on Hype, and so we're looking pretty good there. This thing was just up 50%. We opened the move here at $43. We are shorting Hype right now with Aster going parabolic. We'll see how that plays out. I did round trip my Aster move here. Kind of sucks. I was up big on this. Got in at 220. This thing was all the way up to like 240. I was up big on it. My entry price is 220. It's 202 right now. I'm still going to hold this. I'm not going to get liquidated for a while. It'd have to go down to 5 cents. I put cross margin 10x. So I still like where I'm at here on the Aster long. This is hopefully one I could keep open for a while. All right, on that. And, you know, I'm down on some of these other trades. I am still up big on my bio trade on my 10x long here from 6 cents. I round trip this a little bit too. It went up to 30 cents. But I still really like this play, especially where I got in my entry at 6 cents before they listed it on Coinbase. So these are just some of the things I'm kind of doing right now. Just wanted to share my insights. And I'm going to do more of this kind of stuff. These trades that I opened up here, this is BidFi. So if you guys do want to come over to BidFi, I've got like 119 people signed up already over at BidFi. They're loving the platform. I've also got WEEX as well. WEEX is running some great promotions. 2 exchanges down there for you guys to check out. And both of those are linked down below in the description. And of course, I've got my free newsletter, which you can sign up for today. That's totally free. Links down below to that. And we're watching the markets here. We're getting closer to market open. We'll see what happens. We're definitely getting a pullback, which was to be expected, honestly, here in late September, leading into what I think is going to be a big, massive run in Q4. You guys might see Plasma XPL up big today. This is Peter Thiel's backed project. It's already at 1.9 billion. I'm going to let this thing fly right now. I totally missed this. Peter Thiel's project, though, is pumping like crazy. And that is what we're seeing here pretty much overall from the markets. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.